Today, our topic is readiness for things. I had a dream tonight. It was about not being ready. We were in wellness with Raphael in that dream, and there was a section which we paid for, and there was a section for very wealthy, rich people. And in that dream, Raphael wanted for us to go to that section which was forbidden, which we have to pay extra, which is free drinks and I don't know what else is free there. It was like really abundant place, and we were going in that section, walking around, but we still, or I was still very stressed, and Raphael was still cautious around us if we fit here, are supposed to if we are supposed to enjoy it, if we are already here or what. And this is a message for everybody from my dream, because sometimes you think you want to be abundant, you want to be healthy, you want to lose weight, but you have to then be ready for that. Your future you is waiting for you, of course. It's welcoming you, it's guiding you. That's why it's whispering in your ears that you are supposed to go there and be healthy and wealthy and start your business. But sometimes it's not the right time yet, or sometimes you have to be literally like making yourself ready for these things, because sometimes you want to do something and you do everything what it takes, and it doesn't happen yet. So don't be frustrated about it, because it sometimes can take a little bit more time until you ripen into that phase that you're ready to go somewhere. For example, in our dream, we were basically all the time cautious if we are going to get caught, if we are going to pay extra money for being in that wellness for abundant people. And then we had to leave that wellness, which was the most important part of my dream. How do we leave from here and nobody finds out that we were here? Because, then you have to pay all this consumption and presence in the wellness. And also for us, if you become abundant from today until tomorrow and you have $1 million, like everybody wishes for that, right? Everybody wants to be abundant tomorrow. Everybody wants to have millions of dollars tomorrow. But are you really ready for that? Are you really like that person who goes to this abundant wellness and know how to behave, know how to consume moderately, like it doesn't hurt you, it doesn't stress you, it doesn't do anything bad to you, and it actually is you, so it's actually great for you.
That's a problem. You have to grow into it. You have to grow into your future self. If you just get all your dreams immediately fulfilled, you will not actually feel like you're worthy of it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's just an instant thing, it's given to you and you didn't do anything for it, you didn't have to change in some way, you will not fit in. You will always feel like, am I really worthy of it? And you will lose what you have.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, I'm also reading the book, The Red Lion. It's a mystic novel, and it's fitting so well because it starts with a young guy that has this dream that he wants to have eternal life because he just really doesn't want to die. He wants to live forever. And he had a tough childhood, and he was searching for his masters and teachers that will give him the elixir of eternal life. And he finally found a teacher who was having that elixir, but the teacher said, you're not ready, I can't give it to you, I will never give it to you, because that young guy, he was just not ripe. And instead of saying, okay, teacher or master, what can I do to get there? What can I do to be worthy of this? How do I need to change? He just was persistent that he wants to have it no matter what, at all costs. And he eventually killed the teacher so he could take that elixir on him and he could consume it. But the teacher warned him that if you consume it and you're not ready, that horrible things will happen to you and you will not be able to end the life. You will be damned with the torture of not being ready. And that's such a good metaphor. Yes, sometimes we want to be around the people that already made it, but we don't really fit
Like
there.
Tony Robbins recommends to surround you with the peers who already made it
Yes.
or something like that, but it's
But when you have to fake it and control it and try to be there and just hope that something will rub off, it's not how it works. It has to be natural, it has to be flowing.
authentic.
Yes.
Authentic, and it has to be yours coming from here, which is a heart space, you know. We talk about it a lot here. As in my dream about us, you know, sometimes I felt like we are not ready to go there yet, to that abundant place where all the abundant people are. We are not able to pay for it yet, but we know it's existing and we can tune into it, and we want to be there and we want to go there. And you can ask the universe or whatever you trust into, you can ask the divine energy to provide you with all the knowledge and with the capabilities which you need to be truly becoming that future you who is going to be capable to handle things like millions of dollars, because it's not fun. You know, you can go crazy. A lot of people start to drink, take drugs, and waste this money for a lot of things. But you know, all these things require a lot of steps to get there. All the people who became abundant are also on their journey, and they also want to make it, but it could be 10-20 years journey. How about Amazon? How long did it take to that Jeff Bezos?
Most people probably did it the matter way, that they get really good, they work hard, they plan really well, and they make the right choices. But the best way would probably be to just think about how you would feel if you were at that point where you have what you were desiring. That you can keep learning how that person would feel and keep feeling that in this present moment, because it will lead you to automatically make the choices that will bring you there. And it will happen naturally. It will not be like, oh, shoot, I have to work hard and I have to do this and I don't feel like it, but let's do it anyways. It will not feel like work. It will just be a natural process, because your body will follow your mind, because you have been rehearsing it in your mind so many times how that person would feel, and it will just naturally move there.
Yeah, that's how Raphael started to cook, actually. He wanted to take a lot of classes, and then he wanted to be a very good chef and exceptional chef, you said. And he was still repeating it, and it was very sincere dream. And his heart was activated, and he was still repeating it while he was activating his heart. Subconsciously, he didn't even know what he's doing. And then COVID started and lockdown started, and what happened is that we couldn't go to any restaurant, he couldn't take any courses, but he embodied it so much that he started to cook. And it wasn't great in the beginning, first year, but now, after a year or 2 years or 3 years of cooking, he is an amazing chef, exceptional chef.
And it's not like all of the skills just naturally appeared. I also had to learn a lot of things. But the learning process of those things, that was absolutely seamless and natural. I didn't even feel like I'm doing it. I didn't notice I'm watching several courses or videos on how to cook. It just was something that happened naturally, or just my curiosity would lead me there. I could stand in the kitchen for hours and time would just, I would be not aware of time anymore. And that's what I find is the most beautiful creation, when you just do it so much from the heart and you just feel like, wow, this is such a wonderful experience.
So if you, for example, want to have a new relationship, or if you want to lose weight in the beginning of this year, and you already tried all the diets in the world and all the exercises in the world and all the consulting and coaches and all the things, it's time to tune into the future you, which already is slim or slimmer, or however you want to look. Because if you are a beautiful woman and you lose a lot of weight, it might be that you will feel very uncomfortable with how people look at you and how people judge you and how men are complimenting you, and you will have to deal with it. And you don't know it now because you are maybe slightly overweight. So tune into that and count on it that you will own it when you are tuning into your future you. It's also amazing about relationships, you know, you want to be in a relationship with somebody, want to have somebody in your life, but then you have to go through certain things, and you sincerely have to wish for it and tune into that future you who is already having the relationship, who is so sincere, and it's going to be super seamless. But if you will do it 3D or 3D, you will go on a dating apps and you will start to interview people and compare body parts like Dr. Joe Dispenza says sometimes, makes fun. So yeah, then it's going to be hard, and it's going to be not coming from the heart and not from the readiness of the future you. And you can do this.
Exactly.
And it's super easy, and it happens in an instant if you're ready. If you really truly embody it, and you know it when when it happens.
It's
Right.
belief.
Yeah.
You have to believe, for example, like I can't cook and I hate to cook, and all of a sudden it turned into I'm actually pretty good chef. I actually like to do this. And it became my new belief, and from that you are in a completely different world, different reality.
And then we had a cooking seminar with his mother, and she still gave him this apron which said, I throw things on the pan and I hope. But it was no longer true because he's exceptional chef and he cooks amazingly. He could cook in a Michelin restaurant, almost, you know, guys, almost. Yeah. But you know, and his mother still lived in a past, and he was already in his future. And then she was very impressed, right? When she wouldn't make you this apron again.
Probably not.
No. So you can do this with anything. It's just if you're ready and if you really are ready for whatever it takes. So if you didn't make it yet, there is a reason why you didn't make it yet. Just stay on your path. Whatever you want is going to appear in your life, is going to be you in your life. But just give it a time. You need to understand something. You need to change into somebody else. You need to be somebody else who lives that reality which you wish for. You can't be you who is now watching this video. You have to be already tuned into your future you. So take a piece of paper, write down whatever you wish for, or whatever your desire is. And you can just write it down how you will feel, because feeling is attracted from the heart and you activate your heart. And when you know how you will feel, how it will feel, you know, somebody wants to lose weight just because they want to fit in their jeans. It's not enough. It's absolutely not enough. Somebody wants to lose weight because they want to impress their mother-in-law, or I don't know, people, friends. But no, it's not enough. You have to feel, oh my gosh, I'm so proud at me. I'm grateful. I'm so happy that I have this opportunity to be different, you know. I'm able to let go of more stuff, for example. So how you would feel is the most important thing. How your reality will look like is also great to write it down, because what is written with your energy, your, you know, handwriting, it's much more powerful than you think. Because when you see it, when somebody else sees your handwriting, it will still be your energy, even though you would be already gone from this world and your grandkids will see your handwriting. You will always they will always tune into your energy through your handwriting, because it's your energy. And happy snowy day from here to Florida or wherever people are having snow.